Hello everyone, I have another review. It is the ESV Thinline. There's right there. There's the spine. I received a complimentary copy of this Bible from the publisher in exchange for my honest review. The ESV Thinline, and the one I'm holding right here, is the leather edition. There's also a True Tone out there, as well as a value line. The one that I have, I really like the leather on this for two reasons. First off, it has a nice feel to it. Some of the True Tones that I've handled are a little soft and I feel like they're a little slippery, and sometimes I feel that they can fall out of your hands easier. This has a little bit more of a grip, and the leather that this is a little softer than some of the harder leathers that I've had in the past with other Bibles. A little bit more flexible, and I haven't had any issues with this type of leather in terms of leather breaking and cracking. Some of the older Bibles that I have done that. This one doesn't. One thing that I really enjoy, and it kind of surprised me, the spine. Now, why do I say that? I have another thin line here. A little harder to tell what that is. If you want to know, there you go. Upside down, whatever. That particular Bible is really hard to see at a distance. And when you look at the spine, you're not really sure until you get up close, and even lighting sometimes can make it difficult. If you're like me and you have a stack of resources and you want to pull from one of them to study, you're having to do, what was that? Oh yeah, that's that one. Not so with this. I really like how well the gold stands out on these spines. Really easy to read from a distance. That's a nice feature, especially for me because I have several that I'll keep on a shelf. As to the Bible itself, a thin line by design is supposed to be smaller in width. This one comes in at just under an inch. However, that does not mean that you sacrifice some resources. This has a decent concordance. It has some decent maps. Let me go ahead and show you this here. There's your map right there. Just give you a little sampling of the concordance there. Also, you don't sacrifice in typeface height. This comes in at 8 points, which is quite nice compared to some compacts that I've read that are 6, 6.5, 7. The 8's a little easier to read for a thin line, so you don't have to have a small print in order to get the thinness of a Bible. Another thing that I really appreciate, and I'll find this for you here, is like most of the ESV Bibles that I'll show you, they actually give you a listing of the features so you know exactly what you're getting. This particular Bible does have the lifetime guarantee, so that if something happens in normal use, the Bible will be replaced, which is quite nice. One thing that I was a little surprised, and I wasn't sure if they were going to do this or not, gilding edging. That's become something that isn't really popular anymore, especially for a lot of, I'll call them, lower priced Bibles. Well, for example, this guy here, the one I showed you earlier, just straight paper, no gilding at all. I like the fact that they did that. It shows me they took some time to put a quality product together. I have some other ones that have not been gilded like that, which, maybe it's not your preference for that, but I kind of like it. And the last feature that I want to bring out, just look at that, it is not a study Bible. There are some references, there are a few footnotes, but for the most part it really is just designed as a Bible to read, for personal reading, for devotion, maybe for a Bible study in a group, or maybe teaching out of it. You're not going to get a lot of study notes, not a study helps, which I think is wise if you're doing your own personal study so you're not distracted by what somebody else thinks. Maybe, maybe not. That could be an issue for you if you're looking for a thinner Bible with some more aids. I would submit to you that if you are, probably not the Bible for you is this ESV Thinline. However, if you're looking for something that has some great durability, excellent readability, but also something that's going to last you a while, check this Bible out. I think get the box here. The retail on this guy is $49.99 US. $50. That's really nice for a great leather Bible. I'm sure some of your local Christian stores probably have a coupon or something coming up for Easter at some point. Maybe you can get some money off and get one of these guys. That said, definitely check this out if you're looking to get a new Bible but don't want all the fancy helps and whatnot that a lot of study Bibles have. And I'll catch you next time.